what you just said. I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore.
You never had it so good.
Hi, friends. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. I almost said happy Wednesday. It's Thursday. Although my brain is also acting like it's Friday because I'm off work tomorrow. So I'm all sorts of whacked out. How's everybody doing? Hello, Kim Chalada. Hi, William. Hi, Genesis.
I'm back.
Hi, Mrs. Bone Daddy. Hello, Carol Ann Mom. Welcome in. Hi, Wim with that 120 stream streak. Absolutely crushing it. Hi, Boney. How's everybody doing? How was your day? I hope it was a fantastic day for everybody. Yeah. It was a good day. It didn't, not a whole lot happening, but honestly, that's not necessarily the worst thing. Going into a long weekend, you don't want anything to break and get you all stressed out and all that. Kim Chalada also with that 120 stream streak. Thank you so very much. I love the emotes that people come up with. Oh, carrot cake. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Okay. Yeah, so I think we're almost done, at least with our first playthrough of the Librarian game. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. So the song that's currently playing is called Blow Me Away by Breaking Benjamin from the first Halo soundtrack, or in the Halo space, and they're doing a remaster of it, so it's been all over my TikTok feed, but I'm really looking forward to the remaster of that one. Staying cool in this heat wave, really glad to hear it. I know everybody is just getting absolutely crushed by the heat right now, and I hope that everybody's health isn't taking too much of a hit from that. I know it's a little bit scary for stuff like that to pop up, so I'm not going to do the typical Arizona and, well, you'll think it's hot for you. Because I know that's just it. That's different heat levels apply for different people. Let's see. Up. But yeah, I hope that it starts cooling down for everybody soon. Because it's just, heat on any level is just not fun. Especially if you live in an area where it doesn't typically get that hot. It's just... But yeah, I hope it cools down for everybody pretty soon. Anybody have any big plans for the 4th of July weekend ahead? I know not everybody is off tomorrow, so hopefully anybody who does have to work, hopefully it's a calm, quiet and mostly kind day for everybody. Or if we have friends who are from our neighbor to the north, how was your Canada Day? I always, because I don't live there, I always forget that, yes, Canada Day is the 1st of July. I know one person that I've been interacting with more frequently on Twitch is from Canada, and she is a little less satisfied with how things are going in the area right now, which is understandable. House and closet clean out for drywall repair prep. Yeah, we do have to get that taken care of. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Of course, you know, hope in one hand and see how it goes in the other. Yeah, I gotta look around and see if there's anything. I don't think there's a whole lot that I need to do in my office for that, but that just means that I'll be free to help out in the rest of the house, which I'm totally okay with because I live here too. And then, yeah, hopefully that's... Don't you need to clear like a whole wall in your office? Yeah. Thankfully, pretty much everything that's over there, though, is on the, like, side table that's over there. So I should be able to relocate that, and that'll be the bulk of what I need to move. There it is. So hopefully it shouldn't be too terribly painful to move all of that stuff. Yeah, I think and not even necessarily more difficult, but the bigger thing that I'm going to have to move is my voiceover stuff, which we kind of talked about relocating that into the closet anyway, so I'll have to find some, once we finish with the repair stuff, I'll just have to find some room for that. But either way, it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. And then a while back, I had auditioned to work with a narrator on their audiobook, and it turns out that it looks like they may have gotten removed from the platform that I had initially auditioned on, because it's a platform that is intentionally for, like, once you start working with somebody on there, they don't want you to take it off because they obviously want to make their money. And so I looked up his information because he kind of vanished without a trace, and I was like, whatever happened with that? So I went and looked, and I don't see that at this point, his book is published, and it sounds like he's working with a narrator on the first book. But I reached out anyway. Well, I didn't know that he had found a narrator for his first book, so I reached out and I was just like, hey, saw that you got your book published. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. I don't see an audiobook version. Did you ever, were you ever able to make that happen? And he said yes, that he'd gotten somebody to narrate the first one, but he would still like to work with me for the second and potentially the third ones. So that's cool. So I gotta respond back to him after this. because it seemed like they were going to be really enjoyable books, definitely along the lines of what I like to read in terms of gaming and science fiction, fantasy kind of thing. So that'll be cool. We'll get going on that potentially as well. Still kind of deciding if I would like to stream tomorrow during the day, because I'll have the time to be able to do so. I'm debating because I know that I do need to help with, moving stuff around in the house and things like that. So I think we'll kind of play it by ear, see how the day goes. But if I do that, then I think both can happen. Yeah. Then the question will be, do I do Fortnite? Because I do still have a lot of sprites to collect. Actually, not even a lot necessarily at this point. I think I'm down to 14. Let's see. 12. I'm down to only needing 12 more. So debating what I want to do with that.
Enchilada, enchilada, extra spicy salsa. Eat it in the kitchen, don't step in the lava.
Yeah, once I got the magic stuff, it has definitely increased the speed at which I'm able to do all of this stuff. So I'm kind of curious and deciding if I want to try another run without the magic, or if I want to work on one of the other achievements or something like that. You picked up a new one today, I forgot to tell you. Is that directed at me? And if so, what did you pick up? What you get, what you get, what you get, what you get, what you get? Tell me, tell me, tell me! Tell me. Gold boss sprite. Okay, okay. Very cool. Yeah, they, so today is a quote-unquote catch-up day, and I don't know if it goes past today, but they increased the drop rates of some of the more rare sprites. And you can actually, if you don't want to spend a whole lot of time running around the map, you can actually find a lot of them in the basic fishing pools. Before, you could only fish, or you were more likely to fish them up out of the gold pools, but they're also in the basic white pools, apparently. I just heard about that like right before stream. But yeah, very cool that you found the gold boss one. The boss ones people really like too, because it gives bonus health and shields. So if you have that one equipped, for every level that the sprite is, it gives you an extra, I think it's 5 health and 5 shields. So if you max it out, you could have 125 health and shields. And people are People are calling that one a little bit overpowered, which makes sense. But yeah, very cool. Glad you found another one. There's just so many. And some of the really rare ones I've really been struggling with finding, like the Grim sprites I don't have any of. And then the 0 point ones, I only have the one that our good friend Darth Kryptonite gave me. I haven't found any others of those. So hopefully they'll bump the drop rate on those a little bit soon. But yeah, so today, and I think it might even be for the whole week because it's kind of the thing right now. So today they started boosting the drop rate of the rare ones. And then next week, I believe we're getting an additional set, like a new sprite type that is Batman themed. And I've seen pictures and he's like running around in his underoos and it's kind of funny. I don't know what the mechanic for it will be, so that'll be interesting. But cool that we're getting another set, and then either next week or the week after, I forget which, we also will get at least the hollow foil sprites. Which are, they're kind of the shiny looking, not the diamond ones, but just the, okay, so something here is in the wrong place. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, so these are all in the wrong place. There we go. Those are fixed. But yeah, so we'll have a new, at least a new set of sprites to collect with the Batman ones next week, and then I believe potentially also the hollow foil ones, and then the ones after that are the diamond sprites. So we should have those coming pretty soon as well. I can't believe we are, we're already in July and there's still like over a month and a half of the season left. I was looking the other day and it's like, it goes until I think August 20th. So we have so much time. So I'm curious to see what the additional sprite variants or whatever look like beyond what we know is coming. I also need to get back on track with mastering my sprites. You know, we have the or I have the Fortnite GG website that tells you like how many you've collected out of how many are available and how many levels you have to get everything up to the mastered status. And total across all of the sprites there are 305 levels to gain, and I'm at 185. So making progress, but still quite a ways to go. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. I gotta tell you, you had a fantastic stream this morning, and thank you for giving us a place to lurk while we were doing the work thing, or avoiding the work thing in my case. Yum, a fruit cup. Everyone's favorite. No, here at the Pixelated Claw Arcade, we only serve the good fruit cups that are packed in the fruit juice, not the fruit cocktail cups that are packed in the high fructose corn syrup stuff. Is there a special strat to this friggin' sea snail? Let's see. DDV sea snail. Let's see. Seafood type ingredient found in blue and white pools in the docks and overlook areas in Ancient's Landing. Okay, good. I'm looking forward to my fruit cup. No, there's nothing special. It can come out of blue or white pools. Is there a specific thing that you're looking for it for? A Jafar quest associated with Eve, the flying metal nuisance. Ah, yeah. I've done so much fishing. Sounds like me with the sprites. I found a new game. Aaron, what'd you find? Do tell. Supermarket chaos. Exactly like the library, but a supermarket? Oh no. Oh no. All right, I know what we're doing after this. 'Cause I am really enjoying this game. I was not sure about it at first, but it's scratching that itch, and it's so strange because Wim was absolutely right when she kind of called it out last night of like, I wasn't sure you'd care for it. It's only $4.50 right now. I mean, $4 for a game, $5 for a game is not too much of a price to pay for a new game. Hi, Nichols. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. How you doing? How's it going?
He unleashed his load all over me.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping we're starting to slowly hear a little bit more information about it. I'm really hoping that we get an actual release date for the Ocarina of Time remake soon. That's what this song is from. Well, Legend of Zelda series, and so I hope that we get more information on that very soon, because I'm absolutely looking forward to that. And I also kind of hope that they avoid-ish the Grand Theft Auto. Fun fact, I played this game without a jump. I didn't even know you could jump until just now watching you. Yeah, it's one of the like minor magic things that you can unlock with the keys. And it's very helpful. Okay. Where Yeah, the 3 and the 5 book inventory increases, depending on how you're playing, aren't necessarily the most helpful things. Because especially once you get into the other magic items, like, you only need the 10 because you pick up the 1. It summons the rest, and there's only ever up to 10 books in a stack, so the 12 and 15 upgrades aren't really necessary, for lack of a better term. Okay. I love that it lights up the top pieces whenever you've put everything in that needs to go in there. Just as a nice visual indicator that, yes, you have finished what you're doing. And just letting you know that everything that it should be in there is in there correctly.
It's clean. It's cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
And now we're back to the guessing game of which side is Amonis's water bottle on. Okay. And I think it's also one of those situations where the different magic things are useful depending on which achievement you're working on. Because I could see how the 15 would be good for if you're doing the achievement that to shelve everything incorrectly. Because then you just pick up 15 books and throw them on a bookshelf. And so it doesn't really matter, but it just means that you have to go back to the stacks of books less frequently. But yeah, there's a couple of ones like that, because the insight one, once you start getting into the assemble, like the auto summon one or whatever for all the books, the insight one kind of becomes, I don't want to call it unnecessary, but less relevant, because you're not actually looking for the books anymore. You're just having them summoned directly to you. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'll definitely check out that supermarket game, and then there's another one that was recommended by another friend of ours, and I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but I will look here in just a second. Steam. Teddy's Haven is the other one that I was recommended by a friend of ours. So I'm going to check that one out at some point as well. Might even do that one after this one. Like after I finish this playthrough, potentially. Okay. Why does it look like it's a candle? Okay. Like, why does it look like there's something in there that I should have collected at some point? But that does not appear to be the case. I did hydrate, thank you. Yep, I played the guessing game of which side did I put my water bottle on this time. But thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. Yeah. So definitely going to try that one out. The only problem with the jumping is I keep smacking my head into the ceiling. Have you heard of or played Retro Rewind at all? That's a fun shop simulator too, very nostalgic. I have not played it, but I did definitely watch Nerditude play it, and he seemed to have a lot of fun with it. And I think when I picked up the other game that I was just talking about, I think I actually got a bundle that came with both of those. So that might actually be something that I put to a poll for the chat of which one would you like to see, the supermarket one or the Retro Rewind. I'll double check though. But yeah, I did look at that one as well, and it seemed really interesting. Hiccups, please. I need you to stop that. Yeah, I've been so focused on Disney Dreamlight Valley and Fortnite and all that lately that my new game stuff has kind of gone by the wayside. So trying to get back into that. Not that I'm going to stop playing Fortnite because squishies. But now that I've made a lot of really good progress on those, it'll free up a little bit more time. They worship an invisible entity known as Wi-Fi. Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay. Super close. Kim? 6 people. That's all it takes. 6 more people. We could be playing Plock this time next week. Well, okay, maybe. Well, no, next Thursday, yeah, we'll probably play some Plock. If we hit the goal, we could probably get Plock into the schedule next week. That's all it takes. It's what the people want. Oh, Kim. It's what a person wants. Because in spite of all the times that we've had this conversation, I have never heard a single other person clamoring for Plock. I'm just saying. You know I'm hippin' with it. Mm-hmm. Sounds like the time that Dr. Evil said that he was hippin' with it. Fill the solitude of my millennium with your 90 years. Hi, Catsper. Welcome in. How are you? How was your day? It's good. Glad to start your weekend. Yes, very much same. It was not a bad day by any stretch of the imagination, which we'll take before the day before heading into a long weekend. We take those. glad to hear that you also had a good day. We're here just in time for almost the end of at least the first run through. You even managed to get a nap in? Oh, I'm jealous of that. Need more naps in my life, too. But we had Taco Bell for dinner. Also, nap today. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Yes. Naps all around. All right. So we are down to kind of the home stretch at this point. I'm a proponent of paid nap breaks. Yes, absolutely they should be a thing. Honestly, you get a more effective workforce if you let people nap and pay them for it. Oh Lord, I recognize this song. Okay. So I'm missing a couple of books, or a couple of ones are incorrectly shelved. Oh, no, okay, that one's showing us full now. Okay, so which ones are not lit up? Okay, cool. So I'd missed one on the table. Woo! Are you certain you want to leave? Yes. Pizza! Congratulations on completing the game. There's a message from the principal waiting for you. Go ahead and take a look. 6 hours, 30 minutes, 17 seconds. 400 shelves arranged. 792 major magic used. You are a very good person. Oh, God. To the librarian. Listen, everybody's talking about how we handled the situation at the library. It's a huge story. Total success. It's because I made some very smart moves. Probably the smartest moves in the history of this university. I hate that. I hate that. Special stage? Do I have to do anything, or do I just get to stand here and watch? No, you just watch. Okay. Really cool, though. go back to the title menu. Okay. So this time, let's... Correct bookshelf? No. Let's see. I think that's going to be the difficult thing is having it not pull off the books that I've already collected or that I've already shelved is going to mess up the time. I just heard a finally from the other room. I'm assuming that means that Wim caught her shrimp. Finally a seasonal, yep. And actually, I should... because this is not the non-magical run. This is the shelve everything incorrectly run. So picking up the upgrades for this one should not be a problem. Can't get to that one without the jumpy jump. This way I've at least got the carry capacity potions. I don't remember where the sprint was, but that's probably okay because I didn't tend to use too much of that one. I wonder, probably not, where is my mouse? Okay, fine. Full. We're on this one. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here for the moment, because it's not the most exciting gameplay, I'm sure, to just sit here. Like, when there's a little bit more to it, it's great, but watching me randomly reshelves book, I'm sure, is maybe a little less thrilling. Okay. But that means that we can look at, let's check out Teddy's Haven. Let me change my game category here. Yeah, fantasy-inspired shop simulator. I'm curious to see how this one goes. Give me just 1 second. So it looks like there is an issue with GPU stuff, so I'm going to swap. That they say should be fixed pretty soon. Teddy's Haven. Manage. Let's see. And of course, I told it to open in a specific way every time. No, well, let me do it from here. Video. No.
It's clean. It's cold. Now that's what I call high-quality H2O.
Play Teddy's Haven with DirectX 11 should fix the issue that it said that it had. Let's check this one out. I have heard pretty much nothing about this, so we'll see how it goes. I do see a kitty already, so it's just immediately a good game.
Hey, who's got my hat?
Look,
Gee,
I'm
that
Woody.
sounded not
Howdy,
like
howdy,
Woody.
howdy.
Give me that.
Walk to your shop. To enter third-person mode, press T. And hello, Jen. Welcome in. Sorry to hear that Goob was not cooperating with bedtime tonight. Oh, speak to the mage. Goob was goobin'. Yeah. Welcome, you've made it to Ursa, a peaceful land where magic flows gently and spirits walk beside us. Adventurers come and go, picking up supplies before heading off to faraway places. But here, there's no rush, no pressure, just the quiet joy of making something your own. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing when very World of Warcraft, like, this is your shop, shape it however you like. Stock what calls to you, decorate every corner, and set your own pace. Some shopkeepers stick to their shelves, others wander the wilds for rare finds. Both paths are part of the magic. Ursa's more than a place, it's a memory, a tribute, and a gentle reminder of the ones we've loved and the stories we carry. The spirits here remember too, and they welcome you with open arms. We're glad you're here. Take your time, make it yours. Okay, enter your shop. Left click to pick up the box, then left click again to place the shelf. Place the 2 remaining furniture items in the shop. Okay. Excuse me. So we'll get some potions. I can only place shelf items at that location. Produce. Hotter spud, because we all love potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. That's right. Okay. Left click the pricing sign to adjust the selling price. So we'll do match market price. Undercut just a little bit. Go to the register scroll and left click to open the register. When you're ready to open the shop, interact to light the candle of time. Wait for your first customer. In the meantime, you might find some berries or stones to harvest outside. Okay. I have a suspicion that your potion shelf is backwards. You would be right. Good call. Count down to the exact change, then return the coin bag, or use the mage pad to the left of the register scroll. Okay. Return 10, 11, 12, 50, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. $21, $50, $75, $85. The character art is really good. Actually seem unique unlike most shop sims, yeah. Okay, weapons. Oh good. Fireworks have started in our area. My favorite. It's not even dark outside yet. Yep. That tracks. Cool. Shop is leveled up. Fireworks only just finished here. Y'all are like 3 hours early. Yeah. People in our neighborhood get super happy anytime they can blow stuff up, light stuff on fire. It happens around like New Year's and stuff like that as well. And it doesn't typically bother me too much. It's the fact that it bothers the cats and bothers Wim. We got lucky that they never bothered Goob. That's good. Thunderstorms don't shake him either. That's really good, yeah. I know when I was a kid, all of that stuff bothered the crap out of me. Okay, well, they cleaned me out. All right, cool. So, stock back up. All right, so not an empty crate display. There we go. Ooh. Let's do that. grab another display, produce display. Now, what was the other ones? It's not a shelf. It's not a produce display. Must be a horizontal weapons display. It is the horizontal weapons display. Okay. Not entirely sure what the unicorn was there for. I'm sure we'll find out at some point, though. Lunacite shards. Okay. Peckies. Tending to the chickens. Let's see. Decorations, crafting. magical. Okay. I don't want to dig too much into that right now. Oh, excuse me. Have a good night, Boney. Thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy your show. We'll talk to you later. So is there anything else I can purchase to stock my shelves with? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open up then. Go ahead and grab. Press I to access anywhere. Okay. Well, that's good to know. You know what? Let me just go ahead and might as well just go ahead and put all those down there. They'll probably get purchased. Enjoy your weapons. Oh. Pit of Devastation. I wonder if that's where I'm supposed to... The only downside of playing a new game while watching someone else play a new game is that sound effect from my game or yours? Yes, absolutely. Goat. You, there's something I can help you with? Okay, so it says to open the journal. Is that just how fast I can bag? is cute, though. 2 carrots, 2 daggers, some potions. You know what? I'm just not going to ask any questions. Out of swords. Out of swords. And you get more swords and more daggers. Dang, that goat is arming itself. Yeah. He used to be an adventurer like me.
It's clean. It's cold.
Gained enough
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
that, and it's almost dark. So I'm curious what leveling up the shop actually does. Bye, have a nice day. Have fun storming the castle. I need to do one thing really quick. Yay, fireworks. Those ones gave me a little bit of a start. Okay, so restock the shelves. Oops. I have plenty of daggers now. Looks like onions. Alright, so let's start with the carrots. Let me grab another crate of the carrots just in case. Potatoes. I have those. Onions is the other one that I know I need a lot of. Okay. Contracts expand the book of summoning available items. Not enough coin for any of this. Okay. Management. Shop modifications? No. Okay, so do I want somebody to help with stocking or do I want a cashier? I feel like probably cashier is going to be the better option because stocking, I can manage the inventory better if I see it. have enough coin to do anything with that at the moment. Yeah, it's fine. So let me do this over here. And then okay. So is there anything else I can do? Okay, so then tomorrow I need to probably improve the store. Leave that. I stocked pretty much everything that I could for the moment.
Oh my god, I'm blooming!
Hi, Sonny. Welcome in. Happy Friday for you. How you doing? You just woke up from a nap. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be ready for bed pretty soon. Don't think I actually had any caffeine this afternoon other than once upon a time in my life I had poured myself a glass of tea. Apparently I might have left it in the kitchen. I'm sure I left it. It's probably in there now. I'll go grab it here in a... Oh. Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wim found it. She's the best. Not that there was ever any doubt about that. Literally the best. This library again gets a whole lot different once you get the spells. Yes. Yeah, the spells make it a very different experience. I've never seen this game. This one was recommended to me by Bree, I think, actually. But it's called Teddy's Haven, and basically it's you're running a shop that supplies adventurers. So kind of fun. Very cute, very simple. So it's really nice. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. So you go through the whole process of like you can upgrade your shop and you can hire, you know, a cashier to run the shop for you and stuff like that. So yeah, really good so far. And then as you play through, you expand and things like that. I've not gotten to the point of expansion yet, but that is hopefully coming pretty soon. Quim, do you need assistance if you can hear me? Okay. Sounds like it. I asked her if she was okay or if she needed assistance, and she said no, thank you. Let's see. Took my meds before realizing I didn't have water. Oh no. Definitely done that. Went to get water, heard you needed your tea, brought your tea, went to continue to get water, had to pee, washed hands, went to continue to get water, cats knocked over the mat, jump scaring me, all the things. Oh Lord, broke a Lego, that's not good. Hopefully it wasn't too terribly bad. Did you perhaps walk past a black cat under a ladder while breaking a mirror? Fair question. Kim, no. These boys live in a perpetual state of stupidity. I think it was a tail that knocked it over, to be fair. Hard to be mad at him for that. Yeah. $18.90. All right, so need all of the potions. Produce. Let's start with that. We'll stock that back up. It's alive. I'm really glad to hear that it's working, Sonny. I know that's always the stressful situation of, is it going to work? But glad to hear it's working for you. Don't have anything yet because you're not plugged into a monitor. It's alive. Alive! Yay, Dr. Frankenstein. She doesn't catch fire. Always a critical thing when dealing with PCs. Let's see. Weapons. Store those. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and store those. I'm making a coffee right now because I've had 0 caffeine and have a headache. Yeah. Alright, so shelf, what can I put on? Let's grab the lunacite ore. Ooh. Caffeine withdrawals. Yeah, it happens. Shelf. Do the star shards there as well. $17.50. Confirm that. Toss that. Y'all. Let's do another produce display. And then because we've got eggs. And do the apples. Nope, not 175.
It's clean. It's cold.
Match the
Now that's what I
price
call
for
high
all
quality
these
H2O.
things. 'Cause I don't know who's setting the market price, but sorry, Sonny. Oh, alright. Looks like we are... I wish there was a notification for when that happened, because it's not showing it to me. Okay, looks like Sunny D end. But yeah, so it looks like we are 1/4 of the way to my Wreck-It Ralph cosplay. We're at 20,000 out of 80,000 tokens. Y'all are crushing that goal. Not that I'm terribly surprised by that, and you know, it's an achievable goal. I didn't want it to be too crazy. And Aaron the dress dropped in a little bit more for it. Oh, nat 1. I need reminders. Same. You have unpaid bills. Open the book of everything to pay off bills. What bills do I have that I need to pay? Oh, okay, so I have to manually pay. Alright. Well, sorry, buddy. Couldn't afford you. Cottage cheese does sound good right now. It's random, but I've been hungry. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, we had dinner, but I'm like, I'm a little bit munchy, and I'm feeling like I need a little sugar something. I don't need it, but just something Something sweet. Wim, get in here and give me a kiss. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Kim will say nasty. I was just looking at my bag of pretzels tempting me, but it's 11:30 and I shouldn't. I mean, do you work tomorrow? Because just because it's 11:30 doesn't mean that it has to be close to bedtime. I'm sitting here eating M&Ms. Good call. I do still have a couple of the bags of the peanut butter cinnamon roll M&Ms. I absolutely could have some of those. They're surprisingly good. M&M's. It's one of their like summer seasonal flavors. And it's like they're having people like vote on it or whatever. So we were in Target the other day and they had, oh good, a geese with a sword. This is exactly what the world needs. But they had the, I don't mean to alarm you, but there are geese in your store, sir. But they had the peanut butter cinnamon roll. They had, it was a like black forest cherry or something similar to that. And then a lemon meringue, lemon cream, something like that. That sounded really good too, but they were out of those. I just ate like 10 thin Oreos for dinner. Girl dinner. I love girl dinner. I mean, really, who doesn't love girl dinner? Even guys love girl dinner. Just most of us won't admit it. I mean, ultimately, the point is, did you eat something? That's all you need. Please hold. Oh, weapons, ironclad blades. Stock the shelves again really quick. Okay. So, going back to Jen, what kind of M&Ms? The regular ones, the peanut butter? What you got? And then Catsper, what kind of Oreos? Just the regular thin Oreos, or are they a specific flavor? Give me the details. Trader Joe's has some amazing chocolate and peanut butter covered ones. They're the Trader Joe's brand, so they're like JoJo's or whatever, but super good. I have a box of those in the pantry. I I have managed to stay out of them so far because if I open them, I'm going to rip through the bag like a buzzsaw. Or the package. The regular. I like the golden ones too, but I don't get them often. I have a pack of Reese's Oreos too. Catsper, you're speaking my language. Okay, there you go. Put some onions out real quick. I'm wondering if the Reese's ones would taste good in strawberry ice cream. Probably. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Nutter Butters just because for the longest time I couldn't have regular Oreos, but I might have to pick up a package at some point of the Reese's ones. Because that does sound really good. Oh, you want change? Nutter Butters are my favorite cookie, but I think the Reese's Oreos, Butters, yeah. You know, Butters, like the ones you get at the Butter Barn. Come on down to the Butter Barn. I've been hanging out on Twitch way too much lately. I don't remember the last time I watched an actual television show, or movie, anything like that. Because technically I watched none of Harry Potter last weekend either. Because I was playing Fortnite. Okay. So let's do some restocking. These didn't move as well today, so I'm going to drop the price on them a little bit. The Hearth Spuds still did okay. Go ahead and grab another thing of carrots just in case, though. Onions are fine. Ghost berries. Okay. I don't know what... Okay. Entered third person mode for a second. Which which was not intentional. Need to get more eggs. Chickens. Oh, chickens. Just got a notification from one of my voiceover audition websites that I have a request for a self-tape audition for one that I had submitted for earlier, so that's exciting. And that one is actually, so a lot of the things that I've been auditioning for, and then the couple of actual recording jobs that I've had have all been recorded from home, from my quote home studio, which is, you know, it's been an interesting process, but this one is I would actually need to go, they're specifically looking for recording artists in my area. Like, I would actually need to go into a studio to record, so that would be a really interesting experience. And obviously they, you know, I sent in my demos and they heard something they liked, which we love that. Yeah. I've been in a recording studio before. When I was in high school, our marching band actually produced a CD one year. And for for the big full band, they actually brought all the recording stuff to our band room and said, "Holy shnikes, that's a dragon!" And like set up the whole bit, you know, set up the whole space and everything like that, because obviously their studio is not going to be big enough for, you know, 150 high school kids. But for the smaller, like our jazz band did a recording, and I was there for that one. And then our, what was the other group? I think our steel drum band also did a recording, or did some recording as well. And so those groups, they actually had us go in. And so it's just, it was a cool experience, and I had a lot of fun. So getting to do that professionally would be even cooler. Sorry, momentarily distracted. No problem at all. M&M's I was snacking on are called Popped. Okay, I've tasted those. I think Boney was recommending those at one point. They're good. The texture was a little bit interesting. The overall flavor I really liked. The texture was just, it was so different. And it was interesting. I would be curious to see if they make other flavors in the same, kind of along the same product line. But yeah, I know a lot of different companies have started. Oh. Okay, that was weird. No idea. Apparently the gremlin that owns the apple orchard, maybe? Yeah, I'd be curious to see, you know, if they make other flavors in those popped ones or whatever. Because I know, at least for a little while, freeze-dried anything was super popular.
I'm free! God, I'm so dull in there. Now I'm shiny.
I have no idea what the heck is happening here. But yeah, like freeze-dried Skittles were really big, freeze-dried Starbursts. And I know it's a little bit of a different process and different technique for the popped versus the freeze-dried, but just making the same or similar candy with different textures is such a cool idea. Okay, so there's one more apple tree here. Oh, yeah, one more. What else? So, swords. And then daggers. So let me go ahead and get another of those and another 2 of those. Book of almost everything. Okay. grab 2 of those and 1 of those. Oh, I need a shelf. We got a small one. Potion of stamina, huh? Potion of clarity. Okay. So I think that's good for the evening. Not the best layout in the shop, but that's okay. Dear shopkeeper, while walking through the forest, I stumbled upon this young bear cub. He was injured and appeared very weak, although he's still small. I believe with some care he can recover. I've been calling him Teddy. Your shop is known for having many useful items. I think one of your health potions could help him heal faster. I'm not a healer, but I witnessed these potions work wonders before. I won't be able to stay and take care of him, but I trust that he'll be safe with you. Perhaps he'll grow to become a friend, a guardian, or simply a reminder of the importance of kindness. Hint, use a crate with a health potion. I'm renaming him Trinket. The way I just came in and thought it was going to be a lot worse than him being injured, I was like, what are you playing? Yeah. Okay. Trinket, yeah. Hi, Moonstone Whims. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you? How was the rest of your stream? Ooh, lava cream soda. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and get more eggs. So we can at least top that one off. Okay. It was good. Apparently Modest being on a cliff does not mean it's a higher altitude, and I got dragged to the science. I'm sick of them. Being on a cliff does not mean it's a higher altitude, and I got dragged with science. You don't have to take that from them. Okay, so we have empty crate.
steam is cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Okay, so do I need to pull one of those? I was just trying to explain. I was going to a lighthouse tomorrow. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm caught up now. No, you don't have to take that from them. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to think, you know, because it's on a cliff that it's going to be a lot higher. Like, you're totally fine. Whoever was dragging you, just tell him to shush. Dear friend, thank you so much for taking care of little Trinket. When we first found him hurt, I was really worried, but thanks to your kindness and care, he's feeling much better now. Since he's still getting stronger, he may need help moving around. You can now pick him up and carry him when he needs it. He trusts you, and being close to you makes him feel safe. Taking care of someone doesn't stop after one kind moment. It means being there again and again. That's how your bond with Teddy will grow. Thanks for everything. You're making the world a kinder place. Still calling him Trinket. Is this like a pet shop? So this is a adventuring shopkeeping simulator. So you've seen the ones where it's like the video store or the grocery store or like the Walmart simulator, you know, mall simulator, thing like that. This is that, but for adventurers. So I can sell weapons, I sell various consumables and things like that. The portion with the bear, I think, is just a like an add-in to the game. I think this is probably going to be the last day that I finish. I see the potions and stuff now. At first, I thought there was bear snacks you were stocking. I mean, it's a fair question. And technically, there are bear snacks in there. I haven't caught any fish yet, but I think that's one of the things that I'll be able to do at some point. at some point, I don't know if anybody else has heard of the game. And of course, as soon as I start that sentence, I forget what it's called. Papers, Please. But it's another one of these kind of life simulator things where you are a border crossing guard for a like a fictional country, and there's all sorts of things that you have to do, like checking paperwork and things like that as people are trying to transition into and out of trying to transition into the country that you're like guarding. I've seen a few different people play it, and it looks like a lot of fun. And it's another one that just as you level through it, as you progress through it, it gets more and more complicated, and there's a lot of different endings that you can have depending on how you do your job and stuff. So definitely we'll have to give that one a try. Those are really fun to watch. I fear I would end up trusting everyone in those. Yeah. Definitely will be interesting. Let's see. We'll stock the health potion. Stock the magic potion. Everything else still has stuff in it. That's fine. Just playing Trouble by Yourself there. Now I'm losing at dice rolling, as per usual. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and save here before I get too wrapped up into another day. Wasn't it trouble? It was trouble that came with the dice popper, yeah. I actually have a Star Wars version out in the garage. Never opened it, never played it. But it's Star Wars, so of course I have it. Okay, let me look and see what... Alright, I suppose I'll pay off Buddy. We'll pay the Summoner's Tribute. Yeah, no part of that sentence surprised me. Fair. Management. Shop modifications. No. Okay. I am going to go ahead and just save it right here. Your world last saved 0 seconds ago. Yes. And yeah, I'm going to go see who is still doing stuff. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody had a wonderful and relaxing evening. I think my plan is to stream tomorrow during the day. I'll probably do something. I might play some Overwatch, frankly. It's been a... just, again, play something a little bit different, but not, not quite the cozy thing. Because I enjoy it, but yeah, just wanting to do something, continue to do something a little bit different. Let us see who from our friends list is doing stuff. Okay, so my follower list is like almost all playing Fortnite right now. Or following list. Let's see. Like, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll go say hi to... We'll go collect our holy buckets. So we are going to go ahead and raid out to Glitch, which we know from Busy Bee Breeze community and is also a member of the Honey Bunch stream team. So yeah, we'll go harass him. He's playing some Diablo 4, and we'll go hang out there. It's a little less cozy than what we've been doing, but Glitch is a good guy. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Don't let me tell you otherwise. And then, yeah, we'll look at playing probably some Overwatch tomorrow, depending on if there are other people in our circles that are playing. We may try and hook up with some of them. Glitch makes it cozy. Yeah, he does all right. But thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Right now, my plan is to stream. If that changes, I'll definitely let everybody know. And then if I don't stream tomorrow, it'll definitely be Saturday. Wim is going to stream. I'm also going to stream Saturday. There will be Fortnite played because it is the... they're doing a couple of power hours again for sprites that I believe is specifically for the... I want to say it's the Galaxy and the Gummy sprites, which those are the main ones that I need right now. So yeah, we'll do that. I'm also thinking about, because I know that we do have some friends who are still relatively new to Fortnite. And so maybe at some point, probably off stream, we can look at putting together like a community night in the Discord or something like that. And we can jump in like a practice map, like one of the practice maps that I like, to just kind of, basic, like, here's Fortnite, here's movement, here's, XYZ kind of things. Just because I know that I've kind of jumped into it. I'm still learning. I've been playing this game for a year and a half now. But it just seems like it could be kind of a fun thing to do, and then maybe take some of the stress out of actually learning Fortnite. So might look at doing that for a community night or something like that. Again, offline. But we'll decide from there, and we'll look at doing that maybe this month. And then it'll just be kind of like an Ask Me Anything for Fortnite or whatever else. So, otherwise, in the meantime, thank you very much, friends. Have a wonderful night. Get lots of good sleep. Drink water. Take your meds. Get food. Pet your pets. And we will talk to everybody tomorrow. Thanks.
You guys, I might have broke it.